Salam alaikum and shalom. This is Keir Pot-Starmer. Okay, one second. No, you put that dog on the dog pile. No, the other pile is for the orphans' puppies. Yes, but that dog goes on the dog pile. Okay, this is a follow-on video. This is about saving, how we are going to go about and save the NHS. Now, first things first, there was a wonderful response to the previous video, the police recruitment video. We have been flooded with voice messages, people leaving voice messages, reading out their CVs. These are exactly the types of people we want working for the British police. People who are completely illiterate. They cannot write, they cannot read. Now, some people were asking, what if I'm semi-literate? I'm sorry, you're overqualified. We're looking for completely illiterate people to join the British police force. Now, the fact that 98% of the responses did not send an email or written email, they actually just left a voice message reading out their curriculum vitae, tells me that things are looking really, really positive for the recruitment of the future British police. There were also a few questions, some people saying, am I eligible to join the police force? So let me just very quickly disclose a few more criteria. Okay, so here we go. If you can answer yes to the following, then welcome to the British police force. So first, are you morbidly obese? Do you spend 80% or more of your time getting around town in a mobility scooter? If yes, welcome to the British police force. Do you have anger issues? Do you frequently lash out at strangers in public without thinking for a second of the consequences of your actions? If so, welcome to the British police force. Do you need a bag of blow to get you through the week? Well, rest assured, we have evidence lockers the length and breadth of this great country of ours. So welcome to the British police force. Okay, that's the last criteria for joining the British police force. Please leave more voice messages. Don't write emails. If you write an email, we know you're overqualified. Please, only voice messages to join the British police force. Now, Pol Pot was a personal hero of mine, and if you read your history, you will know that he banged up or executed people simply for wearing spectacles. Or glasses, if you prefer. Now, I'd like to do something similar, but I'd like to do it along the lines of equality. So, from September 1st, in Britain, all people, even if you have 20/20 vision, you must wear spectacles in public. Now, the uglier the spectacles, the better it will be for tolerance and diversity and multiculturalism. Okay, so this video, the crux of this video is about saving the NHS. The NHS is a wonderful, wonderful institution. During this scamdemic, the NHS was really, really doing well. We hired tens of thousands of workers and extra nurses and extra doctors to try and get us through the scamdemic. You know, the scamdemic, which was built upon people's fears of cartoonish viruses with spikes on them, and the fear that came from us forcing the public to wear nappies on their faces. But unfortunately, you know, all good things must come to an end. The scamdemic came to an end, and since then, the NHS has been floundering. But we, the British government, have decided that we will strengthen the NHS. And how are we going to strengthen it? Well, we're going to introduce a new law. A new law. Labour Party, we love laws. We ran a few polls after the scamdemic, and it seems that people don't trust the doctors and the nurses like they used to, which means that we have less patients in hospitals, which means the NHS is in dire straits. Now, this is how we're going to save it. From next week, starting from next week, cousin marriages will be mandatory for all couples across Britain. Now, if you're already married and you already have children to someone who is not related to you by blood, then that marriage will be declared null and void, and you will be made to marry your first cousin. Okay? Pretty simple, and I think pretty fair as well. You'll have to admit it's pretty fair. You know, eugenics is a wicked, evil notion. And that is why we are going all the way with dysgenics. Dysgenics. Inbred retardation will not only lead to a dumber and more nanny state dependent populace, but it will also, through the long line of illnesses and defects arising therefrom, save the NHS. And let me be clear, let me be absolutely clear, there is no institution more important in Britain today, after the Jimmy Savile programme for the youth, than the NHS. Okay, this is your Prime Minister, Keir Pot-Starmer, and, one second, an adorable and filthy orphan's puppy has arrived. Yes, no, toss it on the pyre over there, because this pyre is reserved for dogs, and that pyre is reserved for orphans' puppies. So throw the filthy and adorable little bastard over there on the other pyre. There's no place for filthy dogs in Britain. No place for filthy dogs in our tolerant and multicultural Britain. No place for filthy dogs. And especially no place for filthy and adorable orphans' puppies. This is your Prime Minister, Keir Pot-Starmer, and I don't think I'll try and say it because I might overdo the guttural sound or I might underdo the guttural sound, so I'll just very simply say, Shalom.